Welcome to the best things to do in Japan's cultural capital, Kyoto. This is a city that's steeped in history and tradition, and there's no shortage of things to see and do. In this video, we take a look at some of the must-visit places, and I'll also be giving you some important tips to make the most out of your time in the city. Starting off with one of the hottest locations in Kyoto. Yes, that is the Fushimi Inari Shrine. This shrine is famous for its thousands of bright torii gates. The gates lead up from the temple grounds all the way to the mountaintop, which can take a few hours to reach. If you do decide to go up all the way, make sure to wear comfortable shoes, bring some water, and try to go in the late afternoon. You'll reach the top when it's closer to sunset and be treated to a spectacular city-light view of Kyoto. Known as the Golden Pavilion, this stunning temple is covered in gold leaf and is set in a beautiful garden. It is a popular tourist destination, so try to visit early in the morning or later in the evening when the crowds are smaller. I remember being there 4 years ago in autumn's peak tourist season, and there were so many people it wasn't even funny. I was lost in a sea of people and I kept getting jabbed in the back or hit in the head by some random dude's selfie stick. It wasn't all bad though, because the Golden Pavilion is beautiful in photos, but even better in real life. The rest of the garden is still nice to explore, but the main attraction is the Golden Pavilion. Once you've seen that, feel free to head on to your next destination. By the way, I've made the ultimate 4-day itinerary to Kyoto. If you're interested in checking that out, be sure to click on the pop-up at the top right-hand corner now. Kyoto's famous geisha district is where you'll find tea houses and traditional buildings. If you want to feel like you've been transported back to feudal Japan, Gion is the place to be. The most popular area here is the Hanami-Koji Street, where many of Kyoto's famous restaurants are found. It's not entirely an upper-class neighborhood, as you can still find tea houses and restaurants that serve local food on a lower budget. You might even spot a geisha or two walking on the streets if you're lucky. This is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Nijo Castle was built in 1603 as the official residence of the first shogun in the Edo period. That period lasted between 1603 to 1867 and was later used as an imperial palace. The castle is a great place to explore, whether by yourself or in a group. Once the residence of the Japanese imperial family until 1868, the palace is surrounded by beautiful gardens and is a great place to learn about Japanese history and culture. For me, taking an English guided tour of the palace grounds was one of the best ways to understand the significance of the palace. You don't really have to be on the tour to enter the palace grounds, but I highly recommend it, although you can't actually enter any of the palace buildings. The tour usually takes about half a day and will take you around the grounds, plus you'll learn many interesting facts and tidbits about its history. This path is best visited in spring during the cherry blossom season because there are hundreds of trees lined along a canal. It is one of the best places to enjoy the cherry blossoms in all of Japan. Along the way, you will see plenty of restaurants, cafes and boutiques that offer delectable local specialties. This spot is perfect for taking breaks in between sightseeing, and it might even be one of your most memorable places, because it definitely was for me. A picturesque area on the outskirts of Kyoto where you'll find the iconic Togetsukyo Bridge. Arashiyama is a pleasant district that has been a popular destination for nobles since the year 1185. In this area, you'll also find the famous bamboo groves. Here, you'll take a walk on the well-maintained paths that cut through the groves, and if you come here early in the morning, the area is usually peaceful and it is the best way to enjoy being there. One of Kyoto's most famous temples, Kiyomizudera or Pure Water Temple, is another must-visit place that should be on your list. During cherry blossom season and the autumn leaf season, the temple offers a great vantage point on its giant wooden stage for you to enjoy the sights. If you've been enjoying Kyoto's historical buildings and other major temples, you'll definitely enjoy visiting this one as well. The museum is home to a vast collection of Japanese art and artifacts. It offers you a pure glimpse into the history and culture of Kyoto as you walk along the many relics, sculptures, costumes, and paintings. Over the course of the year, the museum will host different themes, so if you have the chance to visit Kyoto more than once a year, you'll definitely see something new at the museum. To all my food lovers watching this video now, you'll want to add Nishiki Market to your itinerary. Why? Because this market is also known as Kyoto's kitchen. It is a traditional market that stretches for 5 blocks, and there are about 100 shops selling delicious local food. This market attracts locals and tourists alike, so it does get crowded when there are too many people, and it gets harder to walk because the walkways are a little narrow. But don't let that put you off from visiting this centuries-old market, because this is a great chance to taste local cuisine for cheap. These are but some of the many famous places in Kyoto that any first-timer should visit. What was your favorite spot? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching this video, and if you're new here, feel free to sub to the channel because I have a lot more content coming your way. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one.